He's getting so angry,
I'm
Lucas.
furious. They are racists.
Yeah.
They are complete racists who think that these people are lesser and they do not care about anything else. They come up with all these other excuses to justify why what they're doing is moral.
I'll have
and
to wipe out all these.
it is all disingenuous. They are racist bigots.
Talking about the Asmongold,
Yeah.
Stuff.
I guess on Twitter,
which was crazy, and this happened yesterday.
yeah. He is an amazing guy.
Is anyone here an Asmongold watcher? I'm really struggling to understand who they are and why anyone
What is
would
the
watch
audience? Yeah, I'd like to ask
Asmongold.
you what his. It's such a crazy guy because he's like, he's really unfortunate looking. So you'd assume a person who looks like this would be like a freaky bookworm or something.
Yeah,
But he's also the dumbest guy. So it's just like, it's just the weirdest combination of person. Like, what were you doing all that time that you weren't outside?
It's
Like,
crazy.
you weren't learning.
No,
You were just inside.
just inside doing absolutely nothing. His
It's like-
audience, those incel dudes that are mad at women in video games. Yeah.
Ah,
So
right.
is it that there's that many of that men? I guess there are. So he's the king of the incels.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I thought he was just really dumb.
I
I thought
think-
it was just like but I guess, I don't know.
It's crazy.
So incels like him. He says, I hate women.
He doesn't say, I've never heard him say exactly, I hate women, but I've watched a lot of compilations of him. He loves to watch videos of like men versus women. See, men are actually better at like doing a 100-meter sprint than a women. Shut up, feminists.
Yeah,
like that's the kind of
awesome.
videos he watches. Or like,
That is
this
what-
woman thought she could lift more than this power lifter.
And then he
What
punched
an-
her in the face.
What an idiot. Like, he used to be more centrist, but has fallen down the right wing rabbit hole recently. The thing is, whenever people say they're centrist, they usually do spout some kind of right wing stuff. Oh, this is it. Yeah.
Here we go. We might have to play this a couple times so we can hear it through our speaker.
If you want to consider a
And then his
genocide
debate
as a
with
systematic
Hasan.
killing of a group of if you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river.
Funny. It's so funny. People talk about Sharia law. They have no idea. What no conception. And let's say every kind of racist thing he thinks about Islam is true.
Yeah.
You have to show them actually doing it. That's the thing. You've got a country that's doing it, and you've got a country that you're claiming wants to do it. And it's like, well, we better keep genociding them because they probably want to do it. And it's just like,
But even
they're not doing it.
They're not doing it.
One of them is doing it.
But even if it is, let's just wildly say, yes, this is true. What about the children and the women they're killing? All of these people that are
They
just
shouldn't have voted for
nothing
Hamas.
to do with anything. You know, it's crazy.
What's also funny is he talks about Sharia law as being like this representative thing for Muslims in general, when like I've never personally met a Muslim that wants Sharia law.
No.
There are definitely lots of Muslims out there who do, but that's not what Muslim people are.
Yeah.
So funny.
You guys focus on appearance a lot. I like focusing on appearance when I don't like someone.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to rile someone up, and I think it's funny.
Yeah. Look, I understand.
No, I
I
understand.
understand why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't help it when someone looks like a rat. He has the beady eyes of a rodent. Like it is. I'm sorry. Like I can't help it.
Yeah, especially when he's sprouting racist shit like this and he looks like a rat. I'm like, come on.
When people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided, I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's
All
not
of
even a
them.
question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing.
That's good. That's
And how
good
much
soft
did they
drink.
kill? As many as they can.
So what is that based on?
Yeah,
We
where?
have to wipe them off the face of the earth because if we didn't, they would kill a lot of us.
They would kill everyone. It's in their
So
it's
we
in their
have to kill
genes.
everyone. It's not in our genes. We just have to do it because it's in their genes.
Yeah. We're not the ones killing all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
It's just so sad looking at like a year of just like heavily documented evidence of just like people getting just wiped out.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, it's good we're killing the people who are wiping people out. It's just, I don't know. It's just insane.
He said it's based on Saudi Arabia while talking with Hasan. It's crazy.
Wait, what? Saudi Arabia's fucking on Israel's side.
Yeah, what are you talking?
He's just an imbecile.
Yeah.
He's just a very, very dumb man.
They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity.
Amazing.
It kills people for their identity. What is currently happening to Palestinians right now that you don't care about is them getting killed for their identity.
Yeah.
That is the thing that's happening.
But also, I have noticed that Lucas was saying this. It's like there has been like people, instead of saying like they come from an inferior, inferior race, to say inferior culture.
Yeah, people always use culture instead of race because they don't want to be racist.
Yeah,
but what they're saying is exactly the same thing. There's no, what is an inferior culture? Can you be born inferior? Like everyone
if you're
here
born
is
in Palestine,
inferior.
you're inferior.
What's the difference? What's the difference between saying that and saying Palestinians are an inferior race?
Yeah.
There's no difference between those two statements. They just use it to not sound as shit.
Yeah, it's very funny. But the sad thing is, I have spoken to a lot of people who didn't say it as clearly racist as he did. But I have spoken to people, and they're like, "Yeah, it's just a Muslim versus Jewish thing, and this is what Muslims do." You know, and it's like you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah,
Absolutely zero idea.
Yeah, like there was that fucking. You know, what I fucking hate.
What?
You hate him too.
Who?
Tim Minchin. Who the fuck's that guy? You know?
Yeah, but why?
Because
Tim
I'm about to explain it.
it.
It's very similar to this. He's like a legacy Australian comedian that everyone's in love with for some reason. Every single thing he's made is shit.
Yeah.
There's not a single funny joke in his entire repertoire, and everyone loves him, and I'm so confusing. Anyway, he did this song about Israel-Palestine, very profound. It was, I don't eat pork and you don't eat pork, so let's not eat pork together. Yeah. And it's like so fucking stupid. It's so annoying
like
pretending that
John Lennon's Imagine.
No, but it's not even just that. It's like you're so fucking arrogant that you think this conflict's about some like, oh, magical man in the sky, and you're so smart that you don't believe in that. No, it's about fucking colonial people out like dispossessing another group of people. It has nothing to do with what they believe in.
No, it's crazy.
It's so infuriating that some fucking idiot, some long-haired yahoo with a piano in the West is like, oh, if only they were as enlightened as me and they'd stop doing it. It's like, no, Australia's doing it. Australia's funding them, and we do it all over the world. Yeah, it's nothing to do with your fucking imaginary person in the sky.
He gives Redditor atheist edgelord.
It's so lame. Yeah. I'm just annoyed because people love it.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Baffling. And yeah, Palestinians aren't just Muslims; they're fucking killing everyone over there.
And it doesn't matter if let's say someone lives under a crazy regime that is doing all the things that Asmongold is saying. You still shouldn't be killing the population down. That's not an answer.
Yeah.
And he just labels all of them as an inferior race. He just says that.
Israel is killed as like a percentage of like casualties. They've killed more children than any other conflict in recent history. Yeah. It's just like, in what world is a child? I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. It's so fucking stupid.
And it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is
the Western values are currently killing them. Okay,
yeah.
An inferior culture in all ways.
What I love is a man who has never left his room. He's stuck inside playing video games as a job, and he's telling people what a good culture is. This is the most inferior culture I've ever seen. That someone can make a job doing this.
Yeah, it is.
You're sitting on your fucking ass.
Yeah,
you're a dumb piece of shit.
It's so funny. Like it shouldn't exist. Should not exist.
No culture should allow this kind of job to exist.
Yeah.
We should be ashamed of ourselves.
No, I am. Alex,
yeah, Muslims are inferior.
Give me my
fucking Uber Eats Coca-Cola.
Give me my big gulp, please.
It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
And then watching his interview with Hasan.
I didn't watch it.
This is the clips I've seen from him, right? Where he's like, okay, I'm doing a rant. When you see him speaking to Hasan, he's like very nervous, and then also has the Reddit debate lord attitude where he's like, okay, the most important thing is like, yes, we're going to give each other time to speak now. It's kind of like a debate has a format. It's kind of like the way he acts. And he looked really, just strange. Can we watch a bit of him with Hasan? Yeah. You want to watch
Where
a
do
little
you
bit
find
of
it? Or do you want to just do it on Twitter? Maybe there'll be a cut.
How do I search that? I'm so scared to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so annoying and difficult to watch, Alex. Yeah, it was very strange. I couldn't bear
I
listening.
mean, do we need to watch it?
I come on. I just want to show you a little bit because I think you'll get a kick out of seeing him. Asmongold, we told you about him before.
He's like the biggest WoW streamer of all time, and he's just a big gaming streamer.
Apparently, Hasan has a YouTube video.
Not going to cry a f***ing river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws.
So go to
Liberal society,
558
this
is when
is
the
what you
conversation
arrive at.
starts.
I don't think like
Yes. And can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. All right. Asmon,
Yes.
in the interest of
name's
fairness, I want
Asmon.
you to explain what you said that I saw in limited clips earlier today, I think.
Okay, so basically, I find it to be really problematic that people put like a lot of virtue signaling, and I think it is virtue signaling, for people that are supportive for like trans rights and LGBT rights when they support countries that kill people and prosecute them for being LGBT. I think
Okay.
it's a huge
Nice.
problem, and I don't think you can
Yeah.
have both of
Nice.
those things.
So that's what his whole thing's about.
He's like, actually, apart from everything I've said, I actually really care about gay people, and that's why I hate Muslims.
But I think Hasan said it as well. It's like the fact that he's the guy that gets angry when there's trans people or women in video games.
He's like, what have you thought about the Muslims hate gay people?
Yeah. Well, I hate them too.
Well, but I hate Muslims.
Yeah, I hate all of them.
Right now, we're talking about them hating gay people.
Oh, it's a hierarchy of hatred. Okay. Yeah, he's such a fucking, I don't
It's
understand.
so lame. I do understand. He's just dumb.
No, I don't understand. Why does someone watch someone? For me, I need to watch someone. They need to have, there are three options. Incredibly funny,
Yeah.
incredibly knowledgeable, or incredibly hot.
No, or fourth,
What?
incredibly neurodivergent.
Yes.
You
That's
have
the
to
four
be-
things.
yeah.
You got to get one of those. Or a mix of some of those. He's got none of them.
He's got literally
He's
has none
got
of them.
an
Or
interest.
maybe he's good at one of the games. he
Maybe he's
plays.
good at playing games. Maybe that's his interest. You guys are basically all of that. He's not good at games? Oh.
Wait, really? What the
What?
hell's his angle? He's just a guy.
Okay.
Whatever. I think that the whole gay people in Palestine thing is so annoying. It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
if you care about them, if you care about gay people in Palestine, you probably don't want them being bombed.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, I don't know. It's so stupid.
It's
you
crazy.
obviously don't give a shit
But
about
also,
the LGBT
it's
community.
the hierarchy of what you care about is so fucked. Like,
Yeah.
people dying, number one, is like, I care most about no matter what their beliefs are,
Like-
unless they're like killing other people more than they are killing them. What are you angry about, Lucas?
This guy.
He's getting so angry,
I'm
Lucas.
furious. I'm
Lucas
walking
is,
by just
Lucas is
listening.
pacing next to us.
These people, it's so annoying because these people are so disingenuous.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
They are racists.
Yeah.
They are complete racists who think that these people are lesser than themselves, white Anglo people, and these white Jews. And they do not care about anything else. They come up with all these other excuses to justify why what they're doing is moral.
They have
and
to wipe out all these.
it is
Yeah.
all disingenuous. They are racist bigots.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, and I always struggle with how much do you need to disprove all this bullshit and the hypocrisy of what they're saying when it is you are a racist.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think these people are lesser. You do not care that they are dying because you believe in some 19th century ideology that you are supreme. That's
Yeah.
all it comes down to. It's that simple. It's like these people just need to be excluded from the political debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, more people listening to him than to us.
It's hilarious. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So we don't even need to watch it,
won't
you're just gonna
listen to
say
more of it, but
dumb
it's
shit.
just. But I just want to show you a section of him talking.
So when you were saying like Palestinians exhibit inferior culture that's barbaric, you were simply talking about the hypocrisy. Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do. And somebody in my chat said that you said that I thought Christian theocracy was better.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. Okay. Well, here's the thing.
He's pretending to. Oh, of course, chat lied to me. That's all. That's who told me that. Everything about him is so crazy. But he got a 2-week ban, which everyone knows that's enough. That's enough to. That's a punishment. You know.
Yeah, especially for a guy whose whole life is sitting in his room.
Yeah. It's just. It's so
Hasan
upsetting.
Hasan would kill himself if he had a 2-week ban.
Yeah.
Like, this is serious for these kinds of guys.
Yeah. It is fucked that a lot of people, like maybe Asmongold on YouTube and things, can exist because this is not his main rhetoric. He talks about other things or games and drama. Although a lot of the clip channels that you see him talking
Is politics.
Yeah. Wait, there was actually the one that was uploaded yesterday was called Netflix Ruins Yet Another Beloved Series. He loves women so much he's angry that Lara Croft isn't fucking.
Make more cartoons that look like me.
But also, what's so annoying is that
What is this? Where are they?
He's such a piece of shit.
he's just angry that her tits aren't triangular.
What is that?
But also, I think
That's what
she's
women
so
look
much
like.
hotter as well.
But
Which
also,
is
it
the
doesn't
fucked
matter
thing.
what she looks like. She's a fucking Tomb Raider.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Also,
I think he's just scared of Lara Croft because his fucking room looks like a tomb. It hasn't seen sunlight in so long. He's terrified of this woman coming in, boom, and shaking
And
the
shooting
fucking
him.
mummified body that he occupies. Fucking freak.
Oh, it's so funny. But also it's like this, if you're talking about if there is a strong woman that is running around and doing all this and she actually is muscly as Lara Croft is in the thing, she can't have tits unless she's got like tit implants. So it's like, what
I
the
mean, she
fuck
could
are you
have
talking
no. She
about?
could have giant boobies.
Giant
it would
boobies,
Just, it
but
would just
like-
be. It would just be like. It'd be very tricky.
Yeah.
Boobs are fucking annoying.
No, I've just seen people like him as well getting like making fun of like women bodybuilders for not having tits
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about? Like,
But it's like it's such a just
also
a
a sports
dirty.
bra. Yeah, like what
It's
do you?
such a dirty ideology because it's just like everything around me. I don't have to play Lara Croft. I don't have to watch it. I just need to know that it was designed for my pleasure personally.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck kind of worldview is that? Oh, that dog's not hot enough. Like, who gives a shit? The dog's not for you. He's just fucking doing his own thing.
The dog's not
What
hot
do you
enough.
care if there's a Netflix show that doesn't have her the way you want her to look?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. Just shut the fuck up and play WoW.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking idiot.
But also, it's ridiculous.
Where are they? Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
Let me
God.
see. So Tomb Raider, how is the
She does have
reception for
boobs.
this been? It got a 5 out of 10 from IGN. So even IGN didn't like this. How about Metacritic? Oh, this is absolutely terrible. I don't know why they need to constantly butcher classics. This is the worst, most boring TV show.
I mean, that's true. No, I mean,
Yeah.
you oversaturate things, but it's so funny
But it's
to
also-
always to be tied back to, it's actually ruined because they went woke.
Yeah.
They
And
went-
being woke is just like showing it. Like, how is that even woke?
Yeah.
Women look like all sorts of ways. Like, there's not one type of woman in the world.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's so funny.
It's not woke at all, but it's funny as well though because I mean there is a truth to it. What you were saying, like there's no real creativity in Netflix or any of these kind of like
Yeah.
modern streaming platforms. They're just everyone's constantly rehashing all like franchises,
Yeah, exactly.
and so like obviously it's gonna be shit. Biggest fuck up in movie history.
I saw
the
one.
Joker.
I saw one that we could watch, which is it was very short. It was like a minute. It was about men and women surviving on an island, and him just being like,
Men vs. Women Survival. Hey, let's check it out. This is
We
the
are
most I've
better-
ever watched Asmongold.
yeah, it's he was just a really strange man. No more Asmon content, please. I
Yeah,
beg
one
you.
more.
One more, a little bit. It's a minute. We don't have to watch all of it.
God, we could watch this.
This is such a sad laugh because it's like so insecure. It comes from a man who can't do anything that any of these women are doing.
No.
And he likes to think men are better because he's so weak.
Yeah.
And he's so insecure at his own abilities that he's like, well, at least I'm a man and men are better. It's like, no, dude, you're nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't compete with women. You can't compete with anyone.
Yeah.
You are a little fucking creepy twig.
Apparently, he likes Tyler Oliveira. He watches Tyler Oliveira.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how you know that, but
I don't know. People
it's
watching.
true. I could imagine.
He's just a doofus.
I remember this.
We're not letting those muscles discourage us at all.
To get to the island, the women have no choice but to swim to the shore in the clothes they're wearing.
No dry clothes and no fire. It's gonna take hours.
We got zero sleep last night. We stayed up the entire night, and we haven't had fire because it rained and put it out. So now we haven't eaten.
It's so funny just going for the team that you have no place in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, right? All the other boys.
Me and my muscly boys.
Me and my boys. All of us are the same.
I'd be jumping in the water all the time with my clothes on. Oh.
Man, if I went outside, I'd probably know how to do exactly the same thing.
Oh, look at me starting fires all the time in my room. Like,
unlike these girls.
So strange. In the show itself, the men struggle as much as women.
It's
That's the thing is,
supercut.
I was so confused because I really liked Bear Grylls when I was younger, and I watched all of this, and then it's like, yes, that was not what the show is. They selectively edited the show to show, like, you know, the men didn't just jump in the water and make a fire straight away. They did that days later, and then he's watching this being like, yes, men are better than women.
I think it's the same thing again. It's just such a weak perspective. It's like it's the laugh of a very, very insecure person.
I mean, it could be true.
But you can't. Like, you look at this and you see women doing things that you can't do, and you're taking joy in the fact that some other man out there is better than them.
Yeah.
Like, that has nothing to do with you. The reason you're so, like, heightened by watching this is because you know these women are stronger than you.
Yeah.
And it feels bad. It feels bad to be weak and pathetic.
Yeah, it's so...
Oh, I got a fish. That's a lot of fish.
I could catch
so miserable. I couldn't get my
join the
killer.
pit. There you go.
Fast enough. Come on.
Wow. Dude,
Wow.
what's so funny to me about this is, like, I remember watching this at this one place my dad and I used to eat. It was called the Railroad Barbecue. And I remember we would watch this shit every fucking time we would go there. Oh, man. And I think I remember even watching this specific episode.
What? That was the funny thing?
That was
the funny thing is I saw this before. The funny thing is that this isn't the first time I saw that. Isn't that funny?
A guy with Sylvana's profile.
Anyway.
So there's a good show that's I think probably the most realistic survival show. It's called Alone or Alive. I think it's called Alone.
Yeah.
There's one set in Australia. And the first season, a woman won, and it was really entertaining because it was the men came in with a big plan, with the idea that I'm a man and I'm going to completely conquer this environment. I'm going to, a lot of the guys put on like 15 kilos of just fat so they could just burn it when they were there. And most of the men just ran around the whole time, trying to hunt, trying to kill everything they could. The woman that won literally was like, I've forgotten her name. Was it Gina? She did just sat there. She was like, she was crazy. She reminded me of like the women you meet at Woodford, like this like hippie that was like the first thing she did. She didn't even build a hut.
Wait, she's the one from the fucking Byron or Mullumbimby or something that wore the fur jacket.
Yes.
She won.
And she just kind of like vibed with the environment. It was crazy.
Just sitting there vibing.
Like came up and like the first thing she did was just like meditate for 3 hours about how thankful she was to be in the environment. And then there was a guy that won on the series in I think Alaska, where he literally lied in his like tent and just ate limpets and didn't move. And it's like these shows are not
a test of survival.
Or they are a test of survival, but no like form of like masculinity or like femininity. It's just like,
no, you have to be a crazy person.
You have to be a
survive
crazy fucking person and just like conserve
you have
energy.
To be ready to treat your body like a fridge.
You got to eat
Don't
slugs for 60 days and lie there, no moving, hibernating. Yeah, exactly. So funny. Asmon would die immediately.
Oh, it seems like he's used to not.
I don't think I would survive. I think I would get too fidgety. I think if it was in, let's say, tropical paradise and I had goggles and I don't even need a spear gun, just a snorkel and goggles, so I had some way to entertain myself. And then also while hunting, I could probably keep entertained. But if I didn't have an entertainment source, I would end up trying to climb a cliff to make a platform and fall off and die. You know, I'll do something dumb.
My issue wouldn't be entertainment.
What do you think? How do you think you would go?
I'd probably just get a rash. You just get like a really bad rash.
And the way bug bites react with you.
Yeah, I get fucking crazy bug bites.
This man gets bitten by a mosquito and he like has to go to the hospital.
That's not true.
Not the hospital.
No, I get crazy reactions to it. I just ignore them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But Yeah, I'm just fucking. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a weak freak.
No, I think you do it well. I think you've got some good intuitions about things. I think you'd be valuable on an island.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a handy guy.
Yeah, I actually want to do a island survival video. I was chatting to Chad from Cold Ones about it. I want to do naked survival with YouTubers, but not like Mr. Beast, like where everything's fake. I wanted to actually do it where like, I don't know how to do it because it's probably too dangerous, but it's like actually being like, okay, you get 5 items each. That's all you can bring. You're stuck on this fucking little island. And that's it.
I'm
but it's
so
like,
excited.
You would need doctors. It would probably cost a lot of money. You would need to like, if we did it with just people we knew, we could probably do it without, and then just have like one person we know on standby. But
no, you could still pay doctors depending on how long you want to do it.
Yeah.
But what's a doctor's salary? It's not that big.
I'd only be able to help with plant identification, but that can get me far. That's a really useful thing to know.
That's crazy. That's probably like bigger than anything.
Yeah, knowing
especially
what
better than
plants you can
fishing.
eat.
Fishing sucks.
Nah, fishing's awesome.
I feel like knowing what plants you eat is a million times better.
It's very useful. And what does certain things like plants, medicinal, properties as well.
Get doctors from Start Out. We'll get doctors, stripper doctors.
Would girls be allowed on the island? Well, that's the hard thing about if I wanted to do naked survival. It's like I feel like I'd have to get a group of boys that are comfortable with seeing each other's penises.
That is literally just us two and Chad.
Us two and Chad, but
there's
like
no one else.
You can still get volunteers from the fan base. Someone must be a doctor. Yeah, I think it would probably have to be a boys only or boys that have already seen each other's penises club.
Yeah,
which is there's not many of us.
I'm thinking like, how long is a survival challenge really? Like a month?
No, that's too long. We're not living a month.
Okay, how long are we living?
I thought we would try for 10 days.
That's
think
a
10
long
days
time. Though.
Is a long time.
But you can fucking retire to the boat where there's stuff.
You can leave. And then maybe would I have
what
to
if you
do
get bitten by a fucking horrible thing?
Then you're out of there, Aleksa.
So how do you get out? Can you be boated to like a hospital?
I don't know. We haven't thought that far ahead. Who would you want to see? Who would you want to see us do a survival challenge with?
Yeah, all we have is Chad.
You guys, Hasan and Will definitely be good. I don't know if I want to be with Hasan on an island. Do you want to be with
what? I'd love to be with Hasan.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice. He's just very scared of all the animals.
Oh, true.
I think Ludwig would be pretty good. Connor would be pretty good.
Jordan.
Also, Hasan needs to eat like 2 chicken breasts with every single meal.
Yeah, he's gonna die in a day. He is so fucking yacked. He has to eat so much.
Will Neff seems like it'd be fucking good.
All these people are too muscly, I think.
Yeah, too much muscle. We need some skinny guys.
We need
Asmongold. The man doesn't move. He conserves energy.
Yeah, true.
He's happy to live in a dark cave with cockroaches and rats.
You know, he's actually right about this.
He probably eats mold.
We should do it with LeBron James.
Nick Carter.
Noel Red would be so nice.
Jimmy Dalton, one of the science guys.
Yeah, Son doesn't go outdoors. I felt like we really injured him when we took Kaya on the bushwalk.
You think so? No, I think he
came back. He's like, you guys keep... He's talking to Chad. He's like, you guys keep saying I don't take her outside. I take her outside all the time. You know, we go for walks. It's just, not that kind of walk. And I was like, oh, man.
No, but she was like, we were lucky she didn't die.
Yeah, true. That could have been really fun.
That would have been bad. If like, Hasan, we killed your dog.
Yeah, I was scared of that.
On a walk. But we came prepared. We had so many bottles of water. We made a little bottle scoop so we could feed Kaya.
Oh, she's so beautiful. I miss her so much.